TikTok just released a major algorithm update that is going to affect a lot of you, and for some of you, it's going to mean that you get a decreased amount of views that you've currently been seeing if you do not begin adjusting what you're posting, how long your actual posts are, and what you're doing after you actually end up posting. Because now, for a lot of people, what you end up doing after you post is actually going to affect how many views you end up getting, but I'll explain more of that later. But I will warn you, like I said, if you don't begin making these changes, you're going to see a decrease in views, but if you simply make these changes, you're going to get more views right now on TikTok than you've ever gotten before. In fact, I just helped this creator gain over 50,000 followers in 30 days by implementing these new tips, and this creator over 60,000, and they're no different than you. They were in the same exact spot that you're in right now, struggling to get views, struggling to get followers, until I help them, and the same exact thing can happen to you. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms and how to monetize them every single day, so you're going to want to make sure you subscribe. On top of that, if you go to the link in the pinned comment below, you can get into my free TikTok growth course. It's going to tell you the best hashtags to be using right now, because unfortunately those have changed also, but I'm not gonna have time to update you on that in this video. So, if you haven't already seen yet, TikTok has now released several feeds. You have the For You page, you have your followers feed, and then you have things like gaming, fashion, and they're gonna continue to do this. And the reason that they're doing this is because they want you to have more control over what you're actually seeing on TikTok. Just instead of seeing everything, now you can go see just fitness stuff, or just fashion stuff, or just gaming stuff, or whatever niches that they allow to be there. So, you're probably wondering, Rob, does this mean that if my niche isn't there, it's something that's not popular and something I shouldn't be posting about? No, that is not at all what I'm saying. Like I said, this is going to begin to change, and it's actually going to begin to update based on the type of content that you like. So if you like marketing content, you will then see a marketing For You page eventually. Again, those things are going to be coming in the future, but you guys need to be paying close attention to this, because it has opened up a ton of opportunities for you to get more views on TikTok if you start doing cross posts. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that if you upload about fitness, maybe you want to do a few posts about fashion. Although it's not your core audience, you could end up getting a lot of followers. And guess what, guys? People are into fashion and fitness. They're into crypto and fitness. So you're going to want to find some of those niches that now have their own For You page, and you're going to want to begin creating content under that. The reason being, it's going to allow you to get a lot more views because there's way more exposure. You guys need to understand something. All of these social media platforms just come down to supply and demand. Where is there a lot of demand for content and there's a little bit of supply, and that is where you're going to end up getting a lot of views, which is why I think cross-posting right now is one of the easiest ways for you to get views on TikTok, and it's something I strongly suggest that you do. On top of that, green screens are going crazy right now, and so are trending pieces of content. I would strongly suggest that you're implementing green screens into your content, because it's going to help you get a lot more views, it's going to help you add an authority into your content, and it acts as a natural hook. So many of you are not getting the right analytics on your posts right now, which we're going to talk about in just a second, because those have also updated, and simply adding a green screen would help you get way more views, because you're losing people in the beginning. But if you have a green screen of something interesting behind you, well then guess what? Now people want to actually watch that piece of content. They want to hear about what you're going to say because they identify with the thing behind you, not necessarily you. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you're adding a feedback loop into your TikTok structure. This is going to help you get more views after you actually post something on TikTok. Because the only reason that your videos aren't getting pushed out are, one, TikTok didn't have an audience for the piece of content that you created, which you should have known before you actually posted. But I'm going to tell you in just a second how you can actually figure out whether or not TikTok has an audience for a piece of content, or your analytics weren't good enough. You guys need to think about it like this. If TikTok has an audience that's interested in fashion, well, they have an audience. Let's say that's 100,000 people. So the maximum amount of views that you will get on a post like that is probably going to cap out around 100,000 people, and the odds of you actually getting every single one of those people to see a video is probably slim to none, unless you create the best video that could possibly be shown to those people. And the only way that TikTok's going to know that is they're going to say, okay, this is the audience size for this thing, so if you create a post that 50,000 people could be interested in, then again, you're going to cap out at 50,000 views. But where that you can actually increase the amount of views that you get after you end up posting is by looking at the watch time analytics. You need to be paying attention to the first 3 seconds. Did you get 70% of people to stick around for that? And then where do you have big drop-offs? Is it at the end? Is it in the middle? And then you need to make adjustments, and you need to make changes according to that in your next post, because so long as there's people still interested in that topic, you can do another post about it. Now I know I just said something similar in one of my videos about YouTube, and I said that you had to wait 7 days in order to actually look at your analytics. On TikTok, it's different. TikTok is going to find that audience for that piece of content kind of immediately. So you can actually look at your watch time analytics 72 hours after you posted, and you'll be able to determine why the post didn't do well. It's either one, again, because there wasn't an audience for that actual post, and if you simply just do a search for whatever your hook was or whatever your description was, you should see whether or not there's an audience for that piece of content, because what you should ideally see is other people's posts that have been posted in the last week or in the last 30 days, and they should ideally have at least 10,000 likes. If they have at least 10,000 likes, that means your video could have been eligible to get at least 100,000 views. If not, then I probably wouldn't even bother creating a piece of content about that topic unless it's something that you feel is really valuable to your audience. And quite frankly, this is where a lot of creators are going wrong right now. You're just uploading on topics that really aren't that popular, or you're posted the wrong length. Now, there are two best lengths for you to be posting with right now on TikTok. The first one is going to be something very short, 5 to 11 seconds long, no shorter than 5 seconds. If you upload a video shorter than 5 seconds on TikTok, the odds of it actually getting pushed out go to slim to none. Why? Because TikTok can't actually determine whether or not somebody actually liked that piece of content. Now, the other length that's really getting pushed out a lot is 50 to 60 seconds, because TikTok is looking at one thing and one thing only when they're trying to determine whether or not they should push your piece of content over somebody else's, and that's how long it actually keeps people on the app for. So you want to be optimizing for two things. One, keeping people on the app, and secondly, keeping them on the app even after they watch your post, because that's another metric that people are looking at. If somebody stops watching halfway through your video and then gets off the TikTok app, it is the worst thing, the worst signal that you could ever send to TikTok, and it's probably the reason you're not getting a lot of views or you're not getting a lot of followers right now. Now, if you want to get guaranteed followers on TikTok and find out how you can take advantage of right now, the easiest time ever to grow on TikTok, well then keep watching this video. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is one, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and two, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers in just 30 days is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.